Musical Hell is hitting the high seas next year. Check out the video information to find out how you can join me and the hit musical 6 on the Norwegian Bliss. This episode of Musical Hell is brought to you by Midnight Musicals. Welcome to the podcast Musical Underground. And by Cafe Himbo Cookbooks, celebrating his 10th anniversary. Thank you.
So very long ago, there was a Mr. Bottle who lived
We're less than
happily
10
in
seconds
this
in and
little
I feel like I
town.
missed something.
He was a widower. With him lived his only child, Maria.
Check
whom
it
he
out, we just
adored,
met a girl named
and
Maria.
also Bello, Maria's little dog.
That bitch Blue stole my act.
Mr. Bottle loved them both, but he loved brandy even more.
Yeah, he loved it so much he drank it by the pint. Oh yeah, baby, this is going to be a groovy fairy tale. The call to post is a lot more funkadelic than I remember. I don't know, this music is making me think Maria is going to try to discover which of her mother's former lovers was her dad in time to give her away at her wedding. And suddenly we're at a mariachi concert. That Don Quixote, what a card. Did El Guapo's gang enter the village? It's not a fairy tale without a Roma stereotype. That's great, who are you? Look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar. Dick Van Dyke keeps an eye on things from above.
Wake up, folks, your fortune's here. Wake up, folks,
Outdated
your
fortune teller
fortune's
lady,
here.
your tambourine is on mute. Can you check your mic?
I'll read your hand. Only a coin and your fortune's told. Come on, line up. Are you ready?
Wow, fortune telling has gotten
Let's
militaristic.
One coin, please.
The beautiful sound of cold hard cash.
I
Nickels,
see.
nickels, nickels.
I see.
You'll have a
I
big house
see
and there's the pool.
fortune. Your coin. Your hand. I see.
Ooh, I see level 3
see
melanoma in your future if you don't get this
prosperity.
mole looked at.
Your coin. Your hand. I see.
I see this was the
I
first guy's
see.
hand. No return entry.
Fortune and prosperity.
Next, she'll tell them the word gullible isn't in the dictionary. I see you didn't wash after using the restroom. I need to get some Purell.
Oh.
Ye critic.
I see that you are a widower.
I also see you
Don't
went to
be shy,
Jared.
dear sir. I see. Oh, things don't look too good for you.
You'll remarry, then die
Okay,
quickly, and your
Gravy.
second wife will make your daughter miserable. Pretty standard fairy tale dad fate, really.
Oh, wowie! He's rich.
Whatever, at
May
least
the
a
devil
gross
make a
priest
mince
isn't
of
trying to
out of me
execute me
if
to
I
assuage
can't
his
nip
Catholic
some of
lust
his money
guilt.
from him. Wow!
I love nice things to wear. A pretty colored dress, a real pair of shoes.
And maybe a
May the
kicky scarf
devil
that
make
can
a
be adapted to a
cheesecake out of
variety
me
of casual and
if I
formal
don't get
looks.
you everything you want.
The old fool got away.
ain't seen anything yet.
Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. What is this, the Ren Fair of Dr. Caligari? Pfft, palm reading. My zodiac says it's all a load of hooey anyway. Shouldn't she be a stately but impoverished widow who has cynical views about love and marriage? My microbrewery isn't taking off like I thought it would. Damn Verizon people ignoring the no soliciting sign.
Title to some quiet. I'm not home.
Look, I don't need a watchtower, and I got Thin Mints from the kid outside the grocery store, so buzz off!
Sure, Daddy.
Well, she was right. Grave misfortune right there.
Most noble sir, you're a man of wisdom, and I'll bring you luck.
I'll also help you get in touch with your Thetan.
I can't complain.
I must tell you your future. Things look very bad for you.
You're going to be the dupe of a woman in a polka dot handkerchief.
Hullabaloo! I see a threat!
It's level midnight!
Threatening you! I see death hovering over you!
Oh, sorry, this isn't the Johnson residence. I'll be on my way.
Oh, God! I'm dead!
Overwhelmed by his own narrative ineffectualness. Who has time to let it age in charred oak casks anyway?
Help me, please.
I've been in and out of AA so many times.
Only a woman can save you from death.
A woman?
Great, do you know any?
Take a good wife, and all your troubles will be over.
Oh, yes. Yes, help me find a wife.
Do I look like Match.com to you?
I'm scared to death. Help me.
But why look far away? Just reach out your hand.
The saxophonist is falling
I'll save my
asleep.
life. I'll take your daughter as my wife.
Mr. Bottle.
Let this be a lesson, ladies. When you're tricking a rich widower into marriage so you and your daughter can live idly off his wealth, make sure the daughter knows which of you is supposed to be marrying the widower first.
How dare you touch your future father?
What do you think this is, donkey skin?
You're just a good-for-nothing. But I accept your offer. From now on, we'll be man and wife.
You're lucky I happen to be a justice of the peace, too.
Didn't I tell you? Bottle is sly. Before I die, I'll give her a try.
I really do like pie. Wow, Handel's first draft was a bit of a mess. I'm not sure if this is a cold hallelujah, but it's definitely a broken one. Wow, the dog got into some good weed. You can't get married now. I need to go walkies.
Daddy, I don't recognize you.
My daughter. I had forgotten my daughter.
Yeah, I can see how a thing like that would slip your mind.
I'm going to tell her.
Don't worry, child. Everything's fine.
We'll be a very
My
happy,
little
dysfunctional
daughter
family.
mine.
Dear Mary Lou, it's worked well for you. Not only a father, but a sister, too.
Whoa, she's suddenly become Gwen Verdon on helium.
I say.
Nothing says German fairy tale like calypso music.
The tailor stitches here
And we've taken a sharp left turn into the British invasion.
Bright and fair.
Nice cameo by the Catherine Parr costume from 6.
Marvelous, I say.
Well, better start living up to that henpecked husband trope. Gilbert and Sullivan Clothiers. Oh, they left hope at the bottom at least.
And silver fine. The goldsmith makes the ladies shine.
That's how Isadora Duncan died, isn't it?
The lady-o.
Second verse, same as the first. Little bit louder, little bit worse.
Marvelous, I say.
Now Master Shoelace makes at will wonders of leather with his skill.
I didn't know ballet flats were so popular in vaguely medieval times.
Clothing makes a lady.
So they got 5 boxes for 2 pairs of shoes?
Marvelous, I say.
Well, at least my giant finger trap is coming along nicely. Honey, can you turn down the moody blues? Daddy's trying to drown his sorrows.
Poor bottle is his bottle.
Sorry, that's clearly a tankard. Illegal use of wordplay, 15-yard penalty, repeat the down. At least you understand me, Moonshine.
And so our story would be over before it even started.
Oh, can we go then? That was
One
fast.
fine day.
Ah, it's a beautiful day to terrorize the local wildlife.
Tally-ho! 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 Tally-ho!
Hunting is easy when you use the copy and paste feature on your dogs. Do you know where we're going? I don't know, I was following you! No, you gotta hide me, they're after me for taking down Robert Baratheon! Was the boar just promoted to field general? I just remembered I hate pig roasts! Ah, that was polite of the laws of physics. Sorry, but we're already making extra litters to replace you. So this scene is a combination of Watership Down, Animal Farm, and a Duck Season, Wabbit Season gag. Oh, that was Poison Oak! Just be patient, folks. This will all tie back in with the drunk and his family very soon. Finally, someone who looks as lost as I am. Well, our only hope is for the giant eagles to save us. Damn it, first those Pevensey kids and now this! Is this even the same hunt? It's in a completely different art style.
I'll follow the white stag myself. It shall be mine.
Ah, great way to introduce
Wait
your
here
hero.
till I come
Possessive
back.
bloodlust.
A hunting breakfast will be served to you all.
Hopefully I can make it to one of those fairy kingdoms where a decade passes for every day in the human realm. Breaking the line is one of the many evasive tactics used by the stag.
Maria! Maria!
Meanwhile, in the movie down the hall...
Maria, hurry up with that towel.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for it to be Artemis in that pool right now.
Careful, do you want to ruin my skin?
You are the worst spa
Bring me
attendant
all my
ever.
clothes, hurry.
She looks like the female villain in a 70s Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
You stupid thing, be careful.
Hey, don't look so offended, buddy. A lot of guys would pay good money for the peep show you're enjoying right now. Well, I'm off to play Antigone. I'm reacting, but I'm not sure how. Why does everyone in this movie look like they came from a different animation studio? Oh, who will love me in spite of my encephalitis? Look, I know this is a bad time, but do you have sausages?
Don't be afraid.
I was spying on you for honorable reasons.
Where do you come from?
I'm only a poor hunter.
Despite what my
can't bear
obviously
to see
expensive
anyone
clothes
cry.
and horse might lead you to believe. Maybe he has sausages.
Well, the little angel. You shameless hussy, I can't trust you alone.
Walking around
Come on,
with your
hurry up.
skirt almost up to your knees like that.
Did you see me bathing before?
Look, movie, just because
Aren't I
she just
beautiful?
slut-shamed her stepsister is no excuse for you to return the favor.
Oh, help me! Help me! Stupid dog, out!
Don't hurt me, I'm cute and marketable!
Oh!
My Achilles tendon snapped.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
What happened?
Allow me to help.
Did you
I'm
hurt
blandly
yourself?
pleasant and easy to deceive.
Can't you see? I can't walk. I can't even stand on my feet.
My horse can carry both of us. I'll take you home.
You walk.
Whoa, I don't know what just happened, but I liked it.
I'm too good for a poor hunter like you.
Forgive her. She didn't mean any harm.
She's not evil. She's
Is she
just
your
written
mistress?
that way.
No, Mary Lou is the daughter of my stepmother.
My mistress is
She
much more
always
adept
order
with
you
a whip
about?
than that.
Yes. Isn't she beautiful?
You are far more beautiful.
In a Precious Moments figurine that has
Here,
gone
take
through
this
puberty
necklace.
kind of way. I'm a poor hunter who happens to carry expensive jewelry on him. Don't question it.
If you want to be princess of my heart,
He gave her a
from this
dowsing
golden
pendulum.
chain you must never part. Day and night I'll be close
Narcissus's
to
dog.
you. Tell me yes, and that you love me too.
I've known you for 5 minutes, and for 2 of those you were getting spanked by another woman.
You and only you.
Bernstein and Sondheim's first draft was kind of boring.
Happiness, my son.
The Leaf is the most interesting character so far.
Maria, Maria, you and only
Even the animators knew the main couple was too boring to hold the scene for more than a few seconds.
with me and be mine.
Would you like to come with me?
Can't
You
you buy
become
me
my
dinner
wife?
first?
I can't. My father would be left all alone.
He kind of forsook me for booze, but I still feel a responsibility
The
towards
hunt
him.
is over. I must go.
Can I see you again after trying to find
Don't
you in a
ever lose
very
the necklace.
convoluted and impractical manner?
One day it will bring us together. Farewell, my dear love.
So, you're not even going to give me a
Farewell, my
name,
dear
or,
hunter.
whoops, look at the time, gotta be off doing poor hunter type things.
Hey, Bottle.
Huh?
5 for the dressmaker.
So here's a conundrum. Where does this
3
guy's
for
money
the
come from?
haberdasher.
He doesn't look like landed
6
gentry.
for the queen.
Does he sell his home-brewed ale on Etsy or
And
something?
4 for the hairdresser. That'll be all for now.
Where was I? Oh yeah, drowning my sorrows. Back before car horns, you had to warn pedestrians by training a flock of geese to run in front of you everywhere you
What
went.
A hunter lent me his horse. The horse is fine, but he was worthless.
Yeah,
What's that
typical
on the
worthless
saddle
hunter
cloth?
running around with a well-kept
the
thoroughbred.
king's
Like all
coat
those
of
Starbucks
arms.
baristas who drive Ferraris.
Did you see the prince by any chance?
You've had too much brandy. You're drunk.
I'm going to tell the pink elephants you said that, young lady. Let's just be glad this isn't the Goose Girl, or that horse would really freak you out.
Prince.
Damn it, why does everyone keep interrupting my addiction?
Hey, wait a minute.
How did you get here so
Tell me,
fast when
little
I was on a horse and you were on foot
was
and
that
stayed
man
behind to
down
sing
at
a
the
dopey
lake?
love ballad?
It was a hunter who came from the woods.
Don't lie to me. The truth will out. And when it does,
Whoa, mood swing.
Sweet home.
You lazy thing. What are you doing here?
You know what this family
Go into the
needs?
kitchen and
The
do your
5
work.
love languages test. Okay, I can still funnel the booze through the stovepipe. I can make this work.
I'm looking right. And what do I see?
I see a red bird
I see
looking at me.
Right.
Random booze theft was a serious problem back then. Sorry, comic relief. It's kind of my job.
Oh, good day to you, Mr. Bottle.
Have you seen my bottle?
It's been 20 minutes and I haven't seen your bottle. Why can't you call a stein?
How are you? How goes it? Where does the shoes pinch?
Did a few pages from a Looney Tunes short get mixed into the script?
How are the honorable, virtuous, respected ladies?
Oh, don't remind me of that.
I brought you the new silk shoes.
Well, they're
Miss
cute, but I don't
Mary
think they're
Lou.
gonna fit him.
These women will be the death of me.
May I send you the bill, Mr. Bottle?
Always paying. Always paying. I wish she'd find husband soon.
Yeah, wait
Then
until
I'd
he
be
hears
real
who has to
blonde
pay for the
wait.
wedding.
Oh, paying is the father's fate.
I'll get Josie and the Pussycats
Mary Lou,
yet.
You've admired yourself long enough now.
my beauty isn't appreciated in this place. And besides, I don't like it here anymore.
Where can I find a rich husband for you?
eHarmony, maybe?
With your permission. Look at me, please.
You!
Whoa, he almost
The
pulled a
shoelace is
Detective
known as the best
Arbogast.
shoemaker in the land. And here he is, humbly pleading for your hand.
I make a good living, and my height is advantageous for certain activities, if you get my drift. Just you wait, you'll be settling for me after your comeuppance
He's
yet.
out of his mind.
Get out of here. You're out of your mind.
Where would you find a better husband?
I'm sure Yenta knows a
I
guy.
make the best shoes in all the land.
Oh, yes, the shoes. Show me the shoes.
You expect a kiss in the morning
The left
early for
shoe is
these?
the same size as the right one.
Ha! So these are shoes, according to you? Get
They're
out of
clearly slippers. He just broke every
You
bone
arrived
in his
just in
spine.
Here's a present for you.
So she's up a necklace and a new pair of shoes. She's doing much better than most Cinderella
Get up, Master
XPs at this
Shoelace.
point.
You may have Maria's hand. You'll make a lovely couple.
Between her freakishly large head and his weird
please,
posture,
Master
I'd hate
Shoelace.
to think what the kids will look like.
Oh, this confounded...
Oh, bad move. He's going to mistake her basic politeness for attraction now.
You are much too nice for me. When I get hitched, it will be to a witch like your sister.
Give him credit. He knows what to expect from life.
I'll show you.
Dude, if you get off on abuse, there's plenty of services that will provide that for a reasonable fee. Let's see, there was something I was forgetting. Oh yeah, my vaguely defined I Want song. Better hurry up, Snow White's scheduled to sing at this well at 3. I've never met someone so generically decent looking. She's gonna have to get a subscription to the well if she wants this to go any further. Hey, what about me, your cute, marketable companion? Say, do you think you can make a cute Samoyed appear in the bucket?
Stay with me and be mine.
As the dog, it is my job to let everyone know how they should react to
Where did you
characters.
steal that stone?
Oh, it's nothing. It's worthless.
I just got it off the discount rack at Claire's.
Give it to me, I said.
No. No. Let it go. No.
New from the makers of Ring Pop,
What a cheap
Necklace Pop.
pendant.
Give it back to me. You have much nicer jewels.
Shut up, I'm
Is it a
ironically
present from
devaluing
peasant?
this. It's kind of
Or
my
from
thing.
Master Shoelace, by any chance?
He only gives presents to you. Give it back to me. Oh, no. No, please.
That puppy better get moving. She's probably gonna want to kick him after this is over. The necklace was made out of resin.
Or was it a present from your hunter?
Ha! I do love being a wicked stepsister. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Whoa! Meanwhile, in a jump cut... This music makes me think a narrator is going to explain all the fun things we can do with grass. I don't know who this is, but good on them for doing their circulation exercises. Murderable arrangements assortment, my lord. Check it out, I'm inventing boba wine.
My son, Kama, why is your face so pale? Question mark.
I'm right here, Dad. The acoustics are pretty good.
My son, comma, why is your face so pale? Question mark.
My son, comma.
Yeah, we get it. The message is all garbled. By the time it gets there, we've all played telephone before.
Question mark. My nun, comma, why is the state so quail?
My bun, comma. Why is your face so nail? Question mark.
My gun, comma. Why is the lace in jail? Question mark.
Called it.
Father, comma. That's because the light is so weak. Period. Over.
Father, comma. That's because the
Oh,
light
for
is
the
so
love
weak,
of...
period.
Get some
That's
semaphore
because the light is
flags
so
or a
weak,
couple of
period.
tin cans
That's
attached
because
to
the
a
light is so
string.
weak, period.
Father, comma. That's because the light is so weak, period.
Farther, comma. That's because the white is so sleek, period.
Gather, comma. That's because the kite is so bleak. Period.
Lather, comma. That's because the bite is so cheap, period.
My son, comma.
This movie was
Your
originally
hands are
20 minutes
trembling.
long before the scene was added.
Exclamation mark. Over.
My son, comma, your hands are trembling, exclamation mark.
My son, comma, your hands are trembling.
My son, comma, your hands are
See,
trembling.
even the gag writers
My
have
son, comma,
gotten
your
bored
hands-
with
my
this
son, comma, your
idea.
hands are trembling. My son, comma, your hands are trembling, exclamation mark.
Father, comma. That's because the wine is so strong.
Strong wine, that's what we could all use right
Father,
now.
comma. That's because the wine is so strong, period.
Father, comma, that's because the wine is so strong, period.
Father, comma, that's because the wine is so strong,
Father,
period.
comma, that's because the wine is so strong, period.
My son, comma. You look so sad. Period.
Get
What's
bent!
wrong?
Exclamation
Question
point.
mark. Over.
My son, comma, you look so sad. Period. So sad. Question mark. My son,
Yeah,
comma,
inhaling
you look so sad.
helium didn't make it any funnier.
Father, comma. This palace is such a bore.
Oh, how can you not be entertained by this spirited conversation?
Enough of this ceremony.
I'm ordering a shorter table immediately. Cool, I'm the king now. New law, no more shitty running
What's
gags.
the matter with you?
Well,
I just prefer playing Heads
You
Up
want the
7-Up,
truth.
that's all.
I'm fed up. You're the king, and I've got nothing to do.
Then let's exchange roles. You
Yeah,
be the
Dad,
king.
that's kind of what the coup was going to be for.
For my bees.
But a king needs a queen.
Oh, no worries, we'll look at the candidates on this season of Drag Race.
My son is in love.
Oh, I've so longed to hear the pitter-patter of grandchildren's
You have
feet
love.
relayed to me by a comically
Of
impractical
course.
system.
I realized at once. Who is she?
And you'd better say
What's
the
her
Princess of Flanders, because that's who
Is
you're
it
engaged to
Princess
for political
Twinkle?
purposes.
Or is it Princess Adelaide? Or her pretty sister, what's her name?
Dad, those are
No.
my sisters.
No.
Oh, bosh, it was good enough for the Egyptians.
No other young ladies of adequate standing. The only one I can think of is Countess Dorothy.
But she's got that
No.
thing going with
She's not the
Ozma.
countess either.
She's not one of our kin.
No. She's just a simple girl.
Dumber than a bag of hammers, Dad. She's perfect.
And lovely.
A simple girl.
Oh,
No
wonderful. I was hoping for a
doubt.
scandal to discredit you and help me maintain power.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'd never have suspected. At last, we'll have some fresh blood in the family.
Maybe we can finally get rid of that damn Teamophilia.
That won't be easy.
Leave it to me.
How hard can it be to find Maria? She's the only other person in the kingdom who isn't a gnome.
Hear ye! Listen! Hear ye!
This prince met a random stranger in the woods. You won't believe what happened next.
King and Lord! It's getting tired!
Well, that makes two of us.
Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Long live the king!
Very bored! He will tend to his bees!
I lost the bet and I have to read the news
To
like
his
Daffy Duck.
son, the prince, who will reign alone!
Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Long live the bees!
Whoa, don't let Nicolas Cage hear you say that.
Alone! The prince is seeking a suitable wife to be his queen and brighten his life.
Assuming she can produce a male heir, otherwise it's the chopping block for her.
Hooray!
Wait for it.
Long live the queen!
This overlong running gag is even better than the previous overlong running gag.
She shall be a maid of this town who has a necklace with a garnet stone.
Do you have any further specifics, like size or setting, or... Look, it's a red rock. What more do you need to know?
Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Long live the garnet.
Must be a Steven Universe fan. I mean, I would have thought the prince wouldn't marry off for anything less than a ruby.
I and nobody else must marry the prince.
Oh, if only we knew someone who had a garnet necklace that I casually threw down a well.
But where shall we get the necklace with the garnet stone?
Oh, today I am in such a happy temper.
This is the best song so far.
You want me to get married? Think of something.
Oh, my
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah. We must find a necklace with a garnet stone. But it won't be easy.
There's not many people in town with January birthdays.
I don't want to miss it. Do something, Mother. Find me the necklace.
Or so help me, you're grounded, Mom.
Oh, I'm delighted. I'm enchanted. Now I know where the shoes pinches.
Why does Mom look like Jimmy Durante?
Did you say a garnet stone?
Yes. Do you by any chance have a garnet stone?
Is
As
this
opposed to
what's
what, a
needed
garnet
for the
sweet potato?
wedding to take place?
Yes, exactly.
In that case, you shall have it. Hooray! I'm delighted. I'm enchanted.
My
Now
comical
I know where
misunderstanding will be just the thing to pad out this film even more.
May I? I'm delighted. I'm enchanted.
Hi, delighted and enchanted. I'm Dr. Pangloss.
Are you crazy?
Next, he'll be asking about the Pope's religion.
The contract.
One sailor.
I want to get married at once.
No, two sailors. Tomorrow you'll have your contract.
I must have it today.
Wow, this must be like the medieval Las Vegas.
Beautiful daughter of Mr. Bottle, who's very well off, you know.
Sitting and drinking is an important industry these days.
Bottle's daughter.
Yes.
4 sailors to be paid in advance.
I'll make sure to register for
come
some
with
spare
me.
change.
I'll pay you after the wedding.
Interest plus interest on the interest. So much tomorrow, 6 sailors.
This is basically what repaying your student loan is like.
Oh, today I am in such a happy temper.
I'm so happy, off-brand David the Gnome.
Oh, my crew. Ahoy! Hi-ho! Well begun. Hi-ho is nearly
You can
done.
save a lot of money on a wedding by
Hi-ho, I'll
stealing
tell ya,
everything.
the devil too.
Bada, bada, bada.
Hi-ho! I shall fear no man today. Hi-ho!
Mr. Shoelace, a Mr. Doc is here with a cease and desist letter. You know, if we squint, we can pretend this is Get Me to the Church on Time.
The fee for the marriage contract is $6.
Come on, at
Paid
least
in
say
advance.
gold coins or crowns or something.
Employable.
Pretend you're in a vaguely
You know
medieval
what-
setting.
If I didn't have you,
Where's my other shoe?
Right there, Mary Lou.
We're suddenly in a
You
Dr.
didn't have
Seuss
me.
book.
Look what a mess.
We'll clean your dress.
you'd still be full.
Is there a corset for me to wear?
I'll get you one. You
Tighter, Mother, my liver hasn't displaced my lungs yet.
Oh,
I would be empty.
oh, can't you leave that bottle alone?
It's not a bottle, it's not even
Come
made
with the
out of
garnet
glass.
stone.
There's nothing left in my bottle.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
The movie's first review.
She'll be queen. freeze soon.
Good job, you gave her a light wrap.
Say the sun will shine for me till morning. Who won't fall for me?
Can we hurry this up? I've got some mortgages to foreclose on.
Hi-ho is nearly done. With hi-ho I'll dare the devil too.
He thinks it's him you want.
Thank you, Mother Obvious.
How awful. What shall I do now?
Just let him keep going. The movie will be over before his song ends.
Hi-ho!
The shoemaker is really on the lookout for a wife.
Look, I know you've been drowning your sorrows for the past 40 minutes, but try to keep up.
Go away.
Well, good thing she had all those gender reveal party decorations on hand.
The fee for the marriage contract is $6.
Not a running gag so much as a stumbling one.
I know.
House is decorated like a tea shop.
I've come for Mary Lou's hand.
Also, I just fished this out of the well. Neat, huh?
Let's sign the contract at once. Caveat emptor.
Yeah, quid Latin dictum sit altum videtur.
Where's the bee?
Porky Pig became a real boy.
And who's going to pay me?
And what about Scarecrow's brain?
I won't go back home till after dawn tomorrow.
Oh, dude, we did not need a song about how you're going to get it on your honeymoon.
Hi-ho! Well begun! Hi-ho is nearly done. With hi-ho I'll dare the devil do.
Defenestration is a reasonable course of action at this point.
Hi-ho! 'Cause today's my day.
No, you looked down and now you must fall comically to your doom. It's like the first law of cartoon physics. Ah! Well, I'm determined to have sex with someone tonight, and since you don't have anything better to do...
Hey, open up! Huh? Open up!
Don't make me sing at you again!
Open! Let me in.
And now who's going to pay me?
And now who's going to marry me?
Somewhere there's a fanfic providing the obvious solution to both of their problems.
Let me see. This way.
No?
Come this way.
Trust me, I've seen the parkour sequence in Casino Royale like a dozen times.
Follow me. Well, it's kind of fun.
I'm not sure what he's talking about, but it sure isn't this movie. Wasn't there a prince in this movie who was giving some very non-specific directions for locating his future wife at some point? Did I hallucinate that? Oh, hitting fingers causes pain. That's how that works.
You got a hard job.
He's got a hard job. I'm stuck riffing on you losers.
Sempre Fidelius.
Yeah, why don't you salare me un patat?
By the way, where are my glasses?
I've aged so very much.
Should I know?
Well, if I ever get out of this alive, where are my glasses?
Thelma Dinkley thinks you're an idiot.
If I get out of this alive...
What's he worried about? They just levitated for like 10 seconds.
This alive.
Yes, you'll have to pay me double.
Oh?
Double.
Well, he was going to pay you nothing, so... Castle Films presents... I've heard of a drum circle, but a bugle circle? Is it really a good idea to have an indoor apiary? This guy's going to end up with more bee stings than Henry Dicewith. See, off to a roaring start already. The king about as cut out for beekeeping as he is for kingdom keeping. Stop it! You're going to give Anthony Bridgerton traumatic flashbacks. Maybe if you didn't dress your guards like giant hydrangeas, the bees wouldn't attack them. The prince approacheth! Cease ye the comic relief! An attempted beheading? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, they have such beautiful coloring pages in this hall. Honey, where are your shoes? Isn't this where we're trying on the glass slipper? No, that's the next kingdom over.
The stone is not bright. The girl is not right.
Oh, girls who are not right will be thrown into the crocodile pit. Did we mention that? It's like biting your tongue. Once you do it, it becomes harder to avoid. But Mom, I'm in love with the blacksmith. Shut up and show the prince your necklace.
The stone is not bright. The girl is not right.
Your Highness, can't you give us anything else to work with, like hair color, height, general age range? No, all you need is the stone. Trust me on this.
The stone is not bright. The girl is not right.
Also, the girl is like 8. Where do you think we are? Tennessee? Do not adjust your set. We control the imported German animation.
You won't find a better one.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but your daughter is slightly unattractive and therefore
Mary
evil.
Lou is my only daughter.
Woman, don't lie to me.
I have a Dr. Evil Pit, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Yes, there is a very common girl. Not good enough for you, Mr. Prince, sir.
Processing.
And she certainly hasn't got a necklace.
Oh yeah, he looks totally different now.
The hunter was the prince.
Oh hey, Veruca, fancy meeting you down here. Everyone run away, the prince is a homicidal lunatic.
He was the hunter. Oh, what a silly goose
I should have known the only moderately attractive person in the kingdom was royalty.
You never said a truer thing. Oh.
Are these the murder hornets I've heard so much about?
Now that I think of it, Maria's necklace. Oh.
It's an animated movie. You'd think they'd have the sense not to draw television aerials on the rooftops.
Steady. Steady. Don't swing.
Hurry up. I'm not the Golden Gate Bridge, you know.
I'm sending you my fee and my chiropractor bill after this, you know.
Coming to marry me.
Oh,
Over here. This
Is that the Benny Hill theme on Fast Forward?
$15.
Here, Mary Lou. Mary Lou.
Well, goodbye, Mary Lou. Hello, heart, I guess.
She didn't even see me.
Can't you go cry somewhere else?
The JP could save a lot of trouble by just singing a few bars of Not Into You.
Wait for me.
Oh, if I come out of this alive.
Now really, Mary Lou is evil and all, but does she really deserve being hounded by this guy?
You'll have to pay me to rip off.
Whoops, my hand slipped. Thud. Ah, it's a lovely evening here in Ralph Bakshi's subconscious. I wonder why all the village girls were running around buying up garnet necklaces. Oh well. David Hasselhoff thinks you need to tone down the vibrato.
Maria, Maria.
You're a flibberty gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown.
You are my happy
She looks like a medieval painting of a 10-year-old boy.
sunshine. Maria, Maria, you and only you.
Aw, what can my cute marketableness do to help? So if the moon hits your eye, but it's more of a watery reflection than a big pizza pie, is that still amore? Care for a game of Mancala?
What are you doing all alone in the night, dear sister?
I'm only looking at the silver moon.
Everyone is fast asleep.
If they've been watching this movie, I don't
was
blame
caught
them.
here by my necklace.
Go on, fetch it.
Since you're on
What are you
speaking
waiting
terms and
for?
all.
The water's so dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you climb down?
Make an effort to do
I'm
something on my
afraid.
own behalf? Do I dare?
Now I can see it. It's caught on a stone.
Oh, my mistake. It's just
Aw.
hooked on a feeling.
Ah.
I always hated this part of gym class.
Well, can you see it?
I don't see my necklace, but there's a ring of power and a Maltese falcon down here.
I'll reach for it.
Wow, this thing is even tackier than I remembered.
Help me, Mary Lou. Oh, no! What are you doing?
My evil stepsister was only tricking me. I am shocked, I tell you, shocked. Yeah, your cute marketability can't help you now, Buster.
The necklace with the garnet stone. Now I'll be queen and reign alone.
Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know
the
it.
heavens, the brightest star. 1,000 times more beautiful than you are.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
My garnet stone! No! My garnet stone!
Not many aquifers have wormholes. Oh, hey, Alice, how's it hanging? She can project very well with her lungs full of water. I'm impressed. Sounds like there's a production of Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds down here. Why is that frog wearing a bra on its head? Oh, nice. I'll put it next to that golden ball the other girl lost down here.
Oh, no, you don't.
And by the way, what are you? Salamanders, lizard people, sentient flowers?
Where my necklace is. That stupid frog is wearing it on his fat belly. I think he looks very sweet.
You know, nice is also different than painfully stupid.
Aren't I the most handsome of all?
You're really very regal.
Really regal?
Remember, kids,
Well,
flattery
I
will
shouldn't.
get you everywhere.
I am the king.
Oh, Your Majesty, please give me back the necklace.
Let me think about it for a second.
If
No.
I give it back, will I still be regal?
Of course you will, Your Majesty. And the necklace is mine. It fell down. She's lying. The necklace is mine.
I know, fetch me a sword. We'll split the necklace in half.
This can only belong to one of you.
It's mine. It was given to me.
It's mine, it's yours. Mine, yours. What confusion.
I mean,
Never
sure,
meant to
one of you is
silly a
obviously
girl.
evil.
I know. Mrs. Holly will decide.
Mrs. Holly?
Isn't that Matilda's teacher?
Who is Mrs. Holly?
You don't know who Mrs. Holly is? Oh, Mrs. Holly is... Well, Mrs. Holly is...
Oh, look, she's some
Mrs.
kind of
Holly?
witch, fairy, godmother, all-purpose magic lady. It's kind of hard to explain.
Anyway, she'll know whom the necklace really belongs to.
I'll show you who it belongs to. To me.
This garnet will now self-destruct.
Disappeared. Ugly fat toad.
A toad, madam.
No, it was Mrs. Holly. If you want it back, you'll have to go visit her.
How will we find her?
Search Waze or something. Do I look like a map?
Very simple, my dears.
Hang on, everybody. We're getting into a whole weird area here.
All I needed was a stupid mongrel to get in the way. Where's the king? He's gone. What now?
Well, we are overdue for an
Toad's
overlong
gone.
comic relief
The garnet
sequence.
stone's gone, and I don't even know where we are.
I know.
Oh, they're in Pepperland. Miss Holly's probably going to make them fight the blue meanies for the necklace.
Beautiful here.
Big deal. I can go twice as high.
You should be flattered, Bello. This pretty butterfly thought you were a flower.
Don't waste time with that butterfly. Let's start looking for the garnet stone.
I'm sure Mrs. Holly has it.
Yeah, the big frog told you as much. Keep up, Maria.
We'll see her. She can come and see us. Mrs. Holly!
Ooh, good acoustics in this universe. Must be the whole bottom of the well thing. The forest is in the middle of a gravitron. Great. Who invited Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Somewhere a production of The Nutcracker is missing its vaguely offensive Chinese specialty dance. If we're going to have a pointless dance number, can we at least get some weird bird-like Muppets who can take their own heads off?
Oh, stop that.
Mary Lou's irritation is very understandable at this point.
I'm so happy to meet you.
You could at least be useful and tell us where Mrs. Holly is. What
Is
does
this
that
one of
mean?
those one of them always
Left
tells the
or
truth
right?
and one of them always
Where
lies
does
things?
he live?
They must mean that Mrs. Holly lives everywhere.
Maybe the real Mrs. Holly
No one
was the
can
friends
live
we made along the way.
With pleasure.
You're too fat for me.
You're so much fun.
Maria is the virtuous sister, if being dumb and easily amused is a virtue. Bye-bye! Hope you find your narrative purpose!
And jump! And
Wow, suddenly I know why Kanga wanted a divorce.
number 3, higher! Jump! Jump! Number 4, no smoking on duty!
You are the sorriest recruits I've ever seen! You'll never be able to lure a tourist into a lake and drown them at this rate!
Number 6, hurry up! You want an invitation? Up, up, you lazy bugs! That's not a leap, it's a miserable hop!
Every species has its own Arlie Ermy.
Hop, hop, stuck in that house! Hop, hop, jump, jump!
Yeah, if I were Mrs. Holly, I wouldn't be too eager to show my face around here either. Do these guys have a line or a song or even another animation shot?
Those kangaroos are fun.
Shake me. Oh, shake me.
Shake me, don't break it, baby.
Shake me. Hey, you two, listen to my call.
Keep the dog away from me. My roots are very sensitive.
Shake you? You must be crazy. I don't want your rotten apples to fall on my head.
My apples are bound. They want to fall to the ground.
Well, you should have thought of that before you scared off the girl in the gingham dress for picking some.
Just a little more.
So, should we gather them up, or... No, I just wanted to shed some weight, thanks. Wait, pouches? They're transgender kangaroos. Transgender kangaroos would be a great name for a band. probably shouldn't keep your munitions in the same place as your Joey.
Carelessness and negligence.
That's how I would describe this script. They airing out their 3 vaginas?
Leave those apples. You can't take them away.
You don't want them. They're laced with LSD.
Orders are orders. These apples are for Mrs. Holly's breakfast. Everything okay? Forward!
No wonder Honeycrisp apples are so expensive. Look at all the work that goes into them. You gotta shake the tree, float the apples into the pouches of your transgender kangaroo infantry.
Probably an old witch.
Thomas was just outside of Barstow when the drugs began to kick in.
How nice. Where's it going?
Well, here it is, the actual crazy train come to take us away. Excuse me, does this tram stop by the plot? We seem to have lost it. Wow, that's a lot of Triangle Shirtwaist Factories.
Quick, Mary Lou, help me, or the bread will get burned.
Let it burn. Why should I get my hands dirty?
Besides, I don't have any oven mitts or wire cooling
Instead of
racks.
looking around, start looking. The garnet stone could be here. Silly mutt.
Oh, what crisp and fresh bread.
The magical universe has its own Panera. Well, I'm off to meet Dougal and the Blue Cat. See ya! Is this what they mean by flower power? We somehow wound up on a farm during the cutaway.
How sweet he is.
It's a dangerous beast.
No.
All it will do is lightly
wants to
gore
be
you.
milked. All of them want to be milked.
Huh. Well, I'm not a milkmaid.
I'm going to die of smallpox like a proper aristocrat.
Let's look for the necklace. I'll give you a nice bone.
Good night, everybody.
Stupid animal.
Milking 8
Haven't
cows
you
in
finished
15
yet?
seconds? This really is a magical
This is
land.
the last one. I know. Milk fresh from the stable for Mrs. Holly's table.
Everyone else is doing all the work, but Mrs. Holly just sits on her fat butt and rakes in the profits. If Maria really wanted to be useful, she'd start a Marxist revolution. Also, why can't they magically automate the tree shaking and the oven emptying and the cow milking? What do they do when they don't have a couple of girls randomly tumble into this world?
Let's follow them.
Sure, let's. It makes as much sense as anything else that's happened. Oh, the old Smurf place is looking nice after the remodel. Mrs. Holly got custody of the Bobby Benson band. So this is where Cabbage Patch Kids come from.
And no one's feeding.
Oh, that's all we needed. A bunch of hungry brats.
Oh, well.
Angela Lansbury.
What a timely visit. I can do with your help.
Really? I'm not just saying this as a test of character to demonstrate
I
which
am.
of you is worthy
My
of marrying a
garnet
prince
stone
and who
here.
deserves to die a horrible death.
Your garnet stone?
Yes, where is it?
It's, at the shop.
Everything will be found in time. Now there are other things to do.
Porridge? Seriously, you should be giving these kids some protein.
Go on, give them their porridge. Make them stop howling.
There you go, little Cupid doll.
One is for your mommy, one is for your daddy.
I assume you have mommies and daddies before you were abducted by Mrs. Holly and replaced with changelings.
So good and you, give it to your sister.
Soon Mrs. Holly's infant chorus line will be ready to go forth and conquer the world. Thank you. Next show at 3:30.
One is for your granny, one for your granddaddy, one for your kid brother.
This song had better not go all the way through second cousins, or so help me.
Give it to your brother.
Oh, should we be watching this? Sorry, wardrobe malfunction. If this is how they react to their feeding, imagine the celebration when their diapers get changed.
Oh! There we are. You haven't eaten.
No dessert until
Let's
you finish your
our
muddy
porridge,
river
huh?
water.
Yours is the only plate which is still full. Wait a moment.
We only have 15 minutes left. We need to get this story moving.
Ooh. Help that little one. He's still hungry.
All right.
If it will help get the movie over, I'm in. And that's why we always use a burp cloth. Is she getting turned on by this?
It's leaking. It's leaking. It wet my dress.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It'll dry soon.
I
I'm
don't
not a
mind
mess
being
maid.
urinated on
I'm in
at
a
all,
hurry.
and that's why I'm better
Give me
than
the
you.
There's time for everything, my child.
To
You'll have
everything,
to stay
turn,
here as
turn,
my
turn.
guest. The gate leading to your world is still closed.
You'll just
don't
have
want
to
to
be
wait.
my slaves,
I want you back
guests,
at once.
until it opens.
You're free to do as you like.
Come on, Maria, let's go.
No, I'd like to stay. If you'll let me, Mrs. Holly.
Well,
Then
I really
stay,
shouldn't,
my
but
child.
oh, who
I'm
couldn't
going
use
to
some
look for
easily
my garden
exploited
store.
labor?
You? Go on. No one's keeping you. Don't you want to stay?
Come
We'll never
on, we
find
can
our
take
way
care
back
of the
without
shrill,
Mrs. Holly's
hyperactive
help.
toddlers who don't
We'll
wear
see about
diapers
that.
together.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Go away, you
And Maria instantly regrets her decision.
That's enough for today. Get into your baskets.
Baskets instead of cribs,
It'll be
mushrooms instead of high
freezing
chairs. Something
We'll
tells
have
me
to
Mrs.
beat the
Holly's
big
foster home is
feather
overdue for a
cushions
visit from
so
CPS.
that no one will be cold down on Earth. There's lots of work to be done.
Hooray! Hooray for child labor! Hooray! We'll freeze our enemies in a blizzard.
And now, little children, let's all go to sleep.
Phew,
I'm
someone
worried
put the
about
kids
Mary
on
Lou being
mute.
all alone. Go on, Bello. Go and look for her.
If she's freezing, she can hollow out your body and crawl inside you. Well, it's a nightmarish acid trip, but on the plus side, there's not a bunch of creepy identical babies screaming at me. A creepy perv tree?
Get away!
See, this is why I never liked Snow White's Scary Adventure as a kid.
Get away! Get away!
Fine, see how you enjoy keeping the insect population in check on your own, then.
Kill you! You silly stars, show me where the garnet stone is! Hide yourselves behind the clouds. I don't need you. My crown will shine much brighter than you!
She's going to challenge Athena to a weaving contest next.
You again, you nut. Come here, little doggy.
The Dark Woods sounds an awful lot like it's in the middle of the Eisenhower Tunnel.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Why do they keep trusting her? Is she not obviously evil enough?
Now I've got you. You won't get away anymore. Now go and look for the garnet stone.
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as I figure out what the hell a garnet stone is and how to find one. I'm a dog, you nitwit.
You think I want to freeze to death here?
I'd rather freeze to death somewhere else.
Day. You'll have to look, whether you like it or not.
Well, she left the annoying, useless dog to his death. That's a plus. She not only lost the path, she lost the entire surface of the earth.
Open the door!
It's slightly chilly.
Open up! I'm freezing cold.
Ah, so you've come back.
Just in time for your karmic payback.
Winter has come overnight. We'll have to give the earth a warm blanket so that she won't suffer the cold quite so much.
Then we'll give the earth a weighted blanket to soothe its anxiety and depression.
Shake them and beat them, children.
Ah, she's training them to serve in the Minneapolis Police Department.
That's the way to do it.
Whee! Fun is fun.
Have you seen Bello this morning?
That lazy thing is probably lying near the stove.
Or dead in a ditch somewhere. Look, you sent him after me despite my obvious evilness. You should have known this would happen.
That's the way to do it.
Great, now it's a color by numbers app. Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer. Well, you gotta admit, those 3-month-olds do make a good youth chorus. On the plus side, Giacomo is probably freezing to death under all this. Oh, that's right, alone in the woods facing certain death. I probably should be a little more worried about that. No, I'm too cute and marketable to die. Yay! So Mary Lou got all of 1/10 of a mile before turning back.
Time has passed and your work's finished. You can go home now.
My new indentured servants will be arriving shortly.
Bello! Where's my reward? My garnet stone.
Go back to Earth now, and you will soon receive your just reward. Farewell.
Goodbye. And thank you.
Well, now everything's gone.
And Bugs Bunny is looking down on us with a paintbrush in his hand. Oh, the 1970s Corningware patterns are in bloom. Is it too late to point out that Mary Lou isn't exactly a Roma name? Ow. 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 Need to stop doing that. Ooh, that is a very uncomfortable place to have ice burn. If Jack Frost comes out now, I'm quitting. Nice, his grave has a self-sprouting memorial.
What a pretty flower.
Don't touch that flower.
But it's the same color blue as my Bello.
So he survived the winter by turning into a flower.
I missed you
Okay,
so
then.
much.
It's is witchcraft.
Sure,
Oh,
the
it's
talking bread and the dancing milk cans and the snow-producing pillows were no big deal, but now you're concerned about the dark arts? Well, that's magical lands for you. If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Thief and the Cobbler didn't have this much self-indulgent animation.
Run, Bello!
Mrs. Holly hasn't fed me in 3 months, and you're looking mighty tasty! 3 seconds later, he forgets what he was doing, runs in circles, and piddles on a tree. What's that, Timmy? Lassie fell down the well? I love you, Booze. Oh yeah, missing daughter. Look, we've been stuck up here all winter. Your bill is going to make a student loan look like pocket change.
Steady. Steady. Don't swing.
Hey, Bello finally did something useful. He interrupted the comic relief. Well, in retrospect, I guess deciding to marry a woman I'd only known for 5 minutes was a really bad idea. And then using such an ineffective way to locate her. I don't know, I think I was sabotaging myself out of fear of intimacy. Oh, never mind. Damn, that annoying dog's back. I was hoping it had been eaten by wolves. The medieval Lockhorns. Wow, Albia's fashion sense has fallen way off.
Of your own accord, you'll both receive your just reward.
So, turns out we really missed the mark on that whole Holy Trinity thing. Oh, it's as cute and marketable. Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
It's so beautiful.
Big deal, I can find one like that for 25 bucks at the Garden of the Gods trading post.
Like a princess.
No! No! No!
This is God! Wrap it up already! Another humiliation made even worse by the freelance shame squad.
Oh, how are you? How goes it? Where does the shoe pinch?
You will have your bride at last.
I'll do this one pro bono. I love making people miserable.
So, will you, Master Shoelace, take
Mary Lou's already figuring out how big of an insurance policy she can take out on this guy.
your wife?
No. Oh, yes.
Yes. I now pronounce you man and wife.
She never said I do. Princess Bride loophole right there.
In the long ruin.
Whatever, no priest on the planet is going to deny me an annulment after this.
$30.
What did you say?
That's our Mr. Shoelace, coercing a woman into marriage and stiffing the JP on the bill. What a card. I mean, she doesn't even have to walk toward the prince. Everything just comes to her. They are going to need so much bleach for their laundry.
My dear Hunter.
And who's going to kiss me?
Oh, well, at least the dad's found true love. I mean, the least Mrs. Holly could have done was give her a kickin' updo instead of leaving her with that boring ponytail. Incidentally, did I mention you'll mostly be serving as my beard while I continue my long-term relationship with my valet, Hans?
Fairy tales, they lived happily ever after.
Yeah, right, if it's happily ever after, why do I still have to watch this dipshit? I love ruining people's lives.
And who's going to pay me my fee?
So, the moral of the story is virtue will be rewarded and selfishness punished unless you're a stammering, dogged nice guy, in which case your refusal to pay for services rendered will be laughed off, and also the woman of your dreams will be forced into accepting your hand, but you won't care. You've got what you want, so who cares what she thinks? You're a nice guy, she's lucky to have you, and if she's too shallow to see it, that's her problem. These lovely keepsake ornaments are available through the Franklin Mint. Hey, she's missing half her kids. Did they go Donner Party during the hard winter? I relate to Mary Lou's disapproval of Roberto. Harmut Bank, locally owned since 1989. Lord Frith asks you to drive safely and have a pleasant evening. Good night. Did someone forget to shut off the soundtrack?